toy store full of families, a desperate man with nothing left to lose, and Elsbeth Tassioni, armed not with a gun but with that unpredictable mind that sees what no one else does, but cannot outsmart desperation before it's too late. Last week's premiere dropped Elsbeth back into New York's chaos, brilliant, impulsive, and walking a tighter line than ever between genius and recklessness. Captain Wagner's trust already wavered, and now it's about to be tested in the most public way possible. Episode 2, Doll Day Afternoon, airs 16th October on CBS and streams next day on Paramount+. It starts like any ordinary day, until a murder inside a Manhattan toy store spirals into a full-blown hostage crisis. Children, parents, and staff trapped inside. Outside, news cameras flash, officers argue, and one man demands to be heard. That man is Nolan Hurst, played by David Cross, an ex-con who swears he's innocent. And when no one else believes him, Elsbeth steps forward, not as a cop, but as only the person willing to listen. Negotiation turns into interrogation, and suddenly she is the only line between mercy and madness. But here is where everything changes. Elsbeth starts noticing patterns that don't fit Nolan's story. The details are too clean, the evidence too convenient. What if the man everyone thinks is the villain isn't? What if the real killer is still outside, hiding behind the chaos? Meanwhile, Captain Wagner faces his own war. A rival commander wants to end the crisis by force, and every minute that ticks by, the danger multiplies. Because in this case, the biggest threat isn't the man with the gun. It's the truth no one wants to hear. Doll Day Afternoon pushes Elsbeth to her limits, where empathy becomes her sharpest weapon, and humor hides the pain just beneath. By the time the last hostage walks free, the question won't be who pulled the trigger, but who's been pulling the strings. What do you think? Will Elsbeth save Nolan, or expose a truth that no one's ready to believe? Drop a theory below and don't forget to catch Elsbeth this Thursday on CBS.